Hello and welcome to a quick shoulders and upper chest routine for the Bowflex XCEED XTREME and PR3000. I've got my resistance here racked up in the second widest pulley position with some short handles hooked up. 180 pounds of power rods racked up for me, so that is a lot of weight going on. And rack up a resistance that's going to be challenging for you, but not impossible. I'm going to be targeting 10 reps per set, and for you that might be less weight, it might be more weight. Find something that's going to work for you. So, I don't always know what resistance setting I should be going into the first time I do a routine, and that's why I have a free PDF linked in the description where you can write down your resistance setting and the weight setting you're using for this routine. And then when you come back to this routine in the future, you can know what you did before and you rack up a challenging resistance setting right from the start and make the most out of that time, and also try to beat last time's numbers. So free PDF linked in the description. It's actually a whole booklet of all these different routines that are these add-on routines for this machine. Then you can kind of add whatever muscle group you want and target that day. You can maybe staple that onto a cardio workout you're doing that day, or maybe you want to get a little more Bowflex action, or you don't have a lot of energy. Do one of these quick routines. The whole booklet is going to help you find them really quickly. So this routine, we're going to be starting out with some incline press here. So for this, I'm going to be just seated on my Bowflex, and I'm going to take the handles here. I'm going to have my palms underneath the handles, and then I'm going to be pressing this weight up and out like this, just driving it out, and I should end up with the handles kind of above my head here, and then I slowly lower the weight. So you can also do a shoulder press if you want to make this more shoulder focused here, but I'm going to be doing this incline press, hit the upper chest and the shoulders together, and let's press it out. We're going to be counting those reps. That's going to be 1, 2, I want you counting along with me, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So got a short rest interval here, moderate rest interval, 50 seconds here, where we can record our weight setting, and then also look to raise it up if you got a little more, felt like you had a lot of reps left in the tank. I want you to bump it up a bit. That felt like a pretty good weight setting to me, so I'm going to keep it as is. And I'm going to keep targeting that 10 reps per set here. So we got a total of 3 sets of this incline press. About 5 seconds in position here. Here we go. Let's press it up and out. That's 1. 2. 3. Exhaling as you're pressing out. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice. Okay, I was really feeling it in those last couple reps. Hopefully you are too. Again, if you felt like you had a lot of reps left in the tank, bump up that weight setting. I'm going to be keeping it where it's at right now. But after this set, I'm going to be dropping the resistance setting. So we're starting out with the highest weight setting for this lift, and we're going to drop it by almost half, and then we're going to drop it by almost half again as we progress through this routine. But not so fast. We got one more set here. And we got 10 seconds to go, so let's start getting in position. Get ready to go here. All right, here we go. Exhale and press up and out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, so we have a minute here where we're going to be adjusting that weight setting and then getting set up for the next lift. I'm going to be dropping it by almost half. I'm going from 180 pounds down to 100 pounds of resistance here. And we're going to be doing what's called a leaning cable crossover. So for this, I'm going to have my feet actually just wider than the platform here. So these are on the ground. I'm kind of straddling the machine and the bench here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my butt firmly up against the backrest. I'm going to lean forward so it's almost like I'm horizontal with the ground. Then these arms, they should be outstretched, and we're going to take this weight, bring it out in front of us, and then slowly lower it. So it's really going to be hitting our shoulders, our chest, and going to hit our biceps a little bit here too. So let's go ahead and get in position here. Exhale as we bring this weight out, and together, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. 50 seconds of rest here. Write it down, recover a bit, and we'll be back at it. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's start getting in position again. Again, leaning forward, butt firmly up against the bench. And let's raise them up. That's 1, 2. The handles end up right in front of my face as I do this. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. One more set of those coming up, and then we're going to be shifting into something that's going to hit more of the side of our shoulders. You know, these first 2 sets are really kind of hitting more of our pecs in the front of our shoulders, and then this last one is going to be hitting the side as we raise kind of the handle out wide. Okay, we got about 6 or 7 seconds. Let's start getting in position. Let's lock in. Last set of this. Here we go. Raise it up. Slowly lower. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Awesome. Okay. One more exercise to go. I'm going to be adjusting my weight setting, dropping it by half. So I'm going down to 50 pounds of power rods. And I'm going to actually show you what this lift is going to look like, where we're going to basically be standing here and I'm going to run the cable behind my back here. So you can see I'm, kind of crossing this over here. And then I'm going to just kind of have this inner arm. It's either going to be on the bench or on the tower here. We're going to raise this up here, and then we're going to lower it back down. What you want to do is get a nice little stretch as you lower it too, and then raise it back up here. So just like that. You're really going to feel this more on the sides of your shoulders this time. Kind of build that nice broad shoulder base here. You can also take this pulley out to the widest position if you need the extra space. Okay, here we go. Let's raise it up and out. That's 1. 2. The handle should end up fully extended. 3, at about shoulder height. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, real short rest interval as we switch to the other side. After this, we're gonna have a bit longer rest interval though. Okay, behind your back, let's raise it up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, very nice. Write it down. And I also want to give a big thank you to my Ko-Fi and Elite, Ko-Fi and Patreon Elite members here, all listed up on the screen. They get access to workout programs, workout journals, all sorts of other stuff, and they help support the channel directly. So it's kind of a small community here, and really appreciate the support from all of them. If you're interested in that, plans start at just $3 a month, but they go all the way up to $12 to get your name in the credits here. So thank you again to them. We got one more set of this on each side, and then we can call it a day. Okay, so let's get in position here. Once you're getting all 10 of these in, let's go. Raise it up, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Well, I also said, you can call it a day after this, but these routines can also be kind of done if you don't have a lot of energy one day, or you're feeling like, I just want to get 10 minutes in on the Bowflex. Maybe you do one of these routines and then realize you got a bit more in you. So you can always jump to another one right after that. Here we go. This is rep number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, awesome job on finishing this out. Again, if you want to do another routine, check out that booklet. It's going to have links to all of the different ones. So don't forget to remove your power rods from tension. And also, I want you to be good to yourself, be good to others, and thank you for watching.